The NHL playoffs are in full force. We're here at the Sports Closet and joined by Nick Caputo. And Nick, right now with the playoffs going on, of course, Oilers jerseys are still popular with a shortened season. Who've been some of the top sellers this year for the Edmonton Oilers?
For this year, it's definitely been Eberle is still our top seller between all of them, but Yakupov and Schultz have definitely stepped up, especially Yakupov's surge towards the end of the season has definitely been a lot of jersey sales with him. So.
Popularity in Oilers jerseys with the retro look coming back, those are a big seller, of course. Light, dark, where are you seeing the most popularity in the Oilers jerseys?
It's always the team color jerseys that are the most popular. The whites, they do look very nice, but most people are always looking for the royal and the team colors.
The good old retro team colors. How about some of the past sellers? Of course, Nugent Hopkins, Hall. They're still on the team. How have they been doing in sales compared to some of the other guys?
You start to see, especially this year with Nugent Hopkins having a slow start to the season.
Shoulder injury, yeah.
Exactly. They haven't been quite the same as Eberle and Yakupov, but Hall, it's still steady, but it doesn't compete to the two top guys. So.
How has the shortened NHL season affected things in terms of jersey sales? We see all the jerseys up here. How has that affected things with the shortened season? Are you seeing a bump right now with the playoffs coming, or slower at the start of the year?
It was definitely to start the season. It was rough, but once the season started up and the guys started going again, the jersey sales picked up, and now that we're getting closer to playoffs, you're starting to see a lot of the other teams starting to sell well. So it's been good.
Some of those other teams that are still going, we see the Iginla Penguins jersey. That trade obviously created a lot of buzz. The Hawks, talk about some of those guys that now that they're in the playoffs are getting a lot of buzz still.
Well, with Iginla being with Calgary for so long and not making the playoffs the last little bit, there's a lot of fans that have been coming in looking for his jersey. So it's nice to see that he's getting the recognition now and they have a chance to make a deep run. With Chicago having such a great season throughout the whole way, everybody expects them to go far, so you're seeing lots of people coming in looking for Kane and Tays jerseys.
Lastly, Nick, just touch on that playoff craze. As you mentioned, fans will come in as their teams are advancing, or even just jump on a bandwagon with the Oilers being out of it, and how that fuels throughout the playoffs as fans get on different teams.
It only gets crazier as the playoffs go on and the teams get deeper. There's always people looking for car flags, they're looking for hats, they're looking for everything else, so it definitely builds up the excitement for each team, and they're happy to see them go all the way. So everybody picks a team.
Awesome. Nick, thanks a lot for doing this.
Thank you.
For Go Edmonton, I'm Jordan Greenlee.